Friends, it's Doc, Gentleman Farmer. Here we are. We're gonna do a bee inspection today. I know it's Saturday. I know I usually do them on Sunday. But look at this beautiful day we have. So it's a absolutely beautiful day. It might rain tomorrow. Plus I got 9 hives now, so we need to be getting in here. We need to be checking out what's going on. So here we are. What we're gonna be doing today is we're at the cherry hive. So there's 3 hives here. There is the original Buckfast, a Buckfast split from those guys, and one of the Carney splits, one of the Pine Cove Carney splits. So we will see there should be a queen in the white hive, and this the second and third hive we're going to be looking at. We're going to be hoping that by this particular time there should be a queen. I'm not 100% sure that there's going to be, but there really should be. And if there are, that's going to be awesome. But we're going to get into that. But the first thing we're going to do is I'm going to show you guys, I didn't show you last time, but I'm going to show you guys how I set up fire. So because I really don't want to wear a veil today, I might actually put on gloves. But I don't want to wear a veil today because I'm really trying to get to the point where the bees are used to me, used to my smell, used to seeing me without a veil. So I really don't want to get into a veil. But I'll get some smoke. I'm going to show you guys how to set up the smoke, and then we'll go through and we'll talk everything that we're going to be doing. Spin around so you guys can see. You guys will be able to peek down. So I've got everything prepped. That is where we're going to put some extra frames so I don't just set them on the ground as we go through the hives. I've got the cardboard and hay, and then I've got my gloves, and I got a couple other things. So I got my smoker. So I don't know if you guys have ever kind of really got in and investigated the smokers really well. But at the bottom of smokers, there is this thing. So what this does is this sits at the bottom of the smoker and gives a little bit of air. And then when you pump like that, there's a little bit of there's like an air hole in the bottom. You can turn it this way so you guys can see. Yeah, you guys can kind of see that little air hole in the bottom. And so there you go. So put this back in. You need to keep this little legs down. Smoker is dirty. I haven't done a good job of cleaning it or anything, but I got cardboard because cardboard burns pretty good, nice and slow. So we'll roll up the cardboard. We'll get the cardboard into the hole. So what I do is I just curl up the cardboard like so. It burns a little bit slower. It also keeps it nice and tight. So I put a couple of them in here. We need to get a good start because the smoker's cold, and it takes the smoker a few minutes to get up to smoking a nice warm temperature that we need it to get to, so that we can smoke these guys. Again, last year I focused a lot on not smoking the bees to see what I could do. Every year I try different experiments. While I don't normally like smoking the bees, I've opted that I think smoking the bees is actually a little bit better than just stressing them out when I just get in there and just open those bad boys up until I can get my new hives created. Because we'll talk about that once I get them built, because I've got some different ideas bouncing around, talking to some different people. We're not that we're reinventing the hives, but we're going to try a few different things. Of course, I'm always going to keep some control hives because I think it's important to always have a nice control hive. But I'm going to shake things up a little bit and try something a little different. So let's get this lit. Definitely got to heat up this, definitely got to get this thing nice and heated up. So in the future, I'm going to try to find one of those pipes the smoke pipes that are designed for beekeeping. I know you can get them in Germany. I haven't been able to find them here in the States. So get this a little bit warmer, get this set up nice. So I will tell you guys, be careful. Make sure that where you live, you're not letting any sparks go out and causing any forest fires or anything like that, because that's is a probability. As Smokey Bear says, only you can prevent forest fires. Plus, you don't want to get your bees burned up. Really, the main thing I'm focusing on right now is just trying to get that thing warmed up, so it's getting nice and warm, so we can get in here and get these get that cardboard, which it should be going shortly after this goes down. The cardboard should be nice and ready to go. There we go. Starting to get some nice smoke. Definitely starting to get warm. By the way, guys, I'm wearing these chakra beads now when I'm working with the bees. It's purely nothing more than a theory of mine, but I'm thinking that there might be one of these beads here in my chakra beads and my aquamarine, something in there might help calm them down. So just something to try. Okay, so we're going to start off. Get over here. We're going to start off in this hive. We're going to open this bad boy up. We're going to check out. We're going to start off on this side. So if you guys see, there's an entrance right here, and then there's also an entrance right here. So these bees go this way. These bees go out this way. So we're going to get in here. I want to check this side first. This side over here is the buckfast. We're looking to see if they made a queen. They should have had ample enough time to make a queen. So that's kind of what we're interested in today. So you guys can see how there's two set up here. We're just going to get into this side first today. Wow, they are packed. That's good. I wanted to see, this is actually what I want to see. I want to see a good amount of bees in there. I want to see them nice and packed. Especially on that side. That is that's looking very, very good. I'm very happy with what we're seeing so far. So now what we're really hoping is there's 4 frames in here. What we're hoping is on one of these 4 frames we can find Okay, so lots of honey. We've got what looks like an emerged queen cell right there. So that means that there is a chance that there's a queen in here. We've got, it looks like another fairly decent peanut being formed right there. So maybe they didn't have any luck and so they tried again with that one kind of right there. I'm seeing drones. I'm seeing some old capped brood. Not seeing anything in particular, but that Okay. Just one frame in. Let me get this over here. Try not to smoke myself out. So far, it's looking not bad. Kind of what I expected it to look like. Got a good amount of bees in here. This is a nice, it's a good hive. Things are functioning really well. A nice amount of bees. What I want to see, what we really want to see is we want to see some eggs at this particular point. A queen would be ideal, actually. So, some honey up top, a couple drone cells down there. Looks like another emerged queen cell. Right there, look at that, guys. See that right there in the corner? That's a queen. She's running around. So we have a queen in here. That is spectacular. So right there, kind of center. She's right there. Kind of frantic. She looks young. She looks pretty good. What I don't see is any room for her to start laying eggs yet. So let's set her back in here. So this hive didn't originally have a queen, so now this hive is queen right. We don't know any more than it's queen right. So she might not be old enough. She might have just came back in today. We just don't know anything about her just yet. But we have successfully created a queen for this hive. At least that's so far what we're guessing. So yeah, they're jam-packed full, guys. They're going to need more room because there's nothing for that queen to be laying in right now. So gonna have to probably do some experiment. I'm probably gonna have to do some game playing here because they're gonna need a frame for that queen to start laying in. Because right now they're jam-packed full with everything that they need. And she's got no room. There's no room in the inn. No room for babies. And we want babies. So they're pulling, they're drawing out some comb here, and they've got honey on this side. So I'm gonna put this down here. And we are, get the smoke out of it again. I'm gonna walk up to my porch. You guys can watch this for just a second. I'm gonna walk up to my porch. I'm gonna grab an empty frame that I've got sitting around because I do need to make sure that queen has some places to lay, because that's kind of vital right now. So this isn't ideal, but if you look here, yeah, there's still a little bit of honey left over, but we still got nice cells ready to go on both sides. So I'm going to give them this one. Okay. Okay, so far so good, guys. I gave them right there in the middle is the new frame that's got some drawn out comb for them so that she can start laying. So she's got someplace to start laying. So I'd like to find her again, just to make sure I put her in here. Found her. She's right there at the top, which is exactly what I want. I would like her to switch over to the other side first. Come up the side. Great. Okay. So I'm actually pretty happy with that. I'm actually very happy with what we've got going on right now. So I'm going to shake... you know what? So I'm not stressing these guys out. I'm going to get the smoke, and I'm going to smoke those guys back there, back down in. Because what I want is those guys on the back. I want those guys to actually go down in. Okay. Okay, so far so good. So far we are ahead of the game, man. Like this is that's absolutely spectacular. It's exactly what I wanted to see. I don't think I could ask for anything better. So next we're going to get into this next hive right here. This hive also came into this hive that we're getting into right now, this back one right here, this also came into not having any queens. So hopefully we'll get lucky and we'll find a queen in here. That's kind of what we're hoping for. I'm gonna smoke these guys down just a little bit. Just at least right here at the middle. So I can get in here. Okay, so these guys have been hard working here, so got to counteract some of their hard work. Gently crack that open. There we go, perfect. Okay, we got lots of drone brood in here. Okay, see that guy in there? That's a lot of drone brood. Lot of drone brood. Really jam-packed is full of honey. Drone brood. I broke some of the honey up top. Okay. You guys are just gonna sit in here right now, even though you aren't the same family. Okay. So now what we're gonna do is we are on the quest for a queen. I do know, looking at looking at this, we're gonna have to that is jam-packed full of bees. We're gonna need to they're gonna need a bigger house soon. At least these guys in the back. So if I do have a queen in here, we're gonna have to add some we're gonna have to get another hive, a bigger one for these guys. So that's something I need to definitely consider. So. So that looks like new cat brood. I can't quite tell, but that's what it looks like to me. Okay, hold on, guys. I got a guy that's asking me to leave for a bit, so I'm gonna walk away. Okay. Yeah, that's anywhere. Those are good. That sounds like a really good choice. I like Monero. I don't know much about Internet Computer, but I do know the rest of them. So gonna get this fire. These guys are just a little kind of angry right now, so I want to calm them down a bit. So get some smoke ready, calm these guys down just a bit more. Okay. So this is jam-packed full of honey. You guys can see all the bees right here. There's a queen. Kind of see her right about center of the screen. Yep, right there. Center of the screen. She looks kind of young. She's also looking for places to lay. So I'm going to put this back in here. Okay, so we got both hives are queen right. This hive also needs more room. So I'm gonna go grab another frame. Okay, so I got myself another frame. This has got some drawed comb. It's a smaller frame, but that's okay. I'm pretty happy with this, so I'm gonna put this in there as well. Okay, so we have 2 queen right hives, which is exactly what I want to see. So I'm gonna walk away for just a second again because they're starting to get, they're calm back down. We're good. For a second there, I thought they were starting to get bumpy, but we're good. So I'm going to smoke that little bit of top. I'm going to put the lid on that. And so what's great is Buckfast here has got a flat top queen. Sorry, Carnies have a flat top queen. Buckfast have a flat top queen. So we are awesome. This is spectacular. I'm super excited about this so far. Get a few of these guys down. Perfect. Okay. So, with the 2 walkaway splits that we did earlier, you guys saw me do that earlier this month. We now have 2 extra hives, and we have these are what I'm calling the cherry hives. We have a Buckfast, flat top cherry hive, and we have a Carney flat top cherry hive. So what the flat top means is that the queen was created here on the farm. So part of the reason I have them in this location is why, I don't know if I've showed you guys the location. So there's pretty much my backyard. And anyways, here is my house. So the house is blocking a lot of the EMF radiation. So that is why the idea behind where I'm putting these bees is where I'm putting those bees. So these are cherry trees that I hand planted. I put here 16 years ago. So next we're going to get into this hive. We're going to see what's going on in this, guys. If they need a couple extra bees, we've got some extra bees sitting around. If not, I'm going to take those bees, and those bees are going to move up over to one of the hives that I've got sitting up on the porch that wouldn't mind getting wouldn't be strengthened a little bit. So we'll end up doing that. So we're going to go down, and right behind the smoking hive, that's what we're going to be working on next. So these are Buckfast bees that are in this one. So the queen is from away. Mostly what I'm going to do with this hive is we're just going to kind of peek in. I want to see how well they're doing. I want to see if they're if this is jam-packed and it's ready for another lid. These guys need a new home because right now they're sitting on a wagon, which isn't optimum, which isn't exactly how I would like it, but it does its job. So these guys are looking good. Not quite as jam-packed full as those guys over there, but remember those guys only have 4 frames. These guys have 10, so they've got quite a few more frames to spread out and have more room. So it can look like there's a lot less bees in here when there really could be about the same amount, since those guys are jam-packed full. So I'm gonna pick a frame. Usually I pick a frame on the end, so I'm gonna stand down here. Get my frame tool. Now we're going to take this frame out first. Okay. Okay, these guys are creating honey on this one. Okay, no big deal. Things looking good. Little burr down there, which is fine. Which is what I want. Which is just means that they're still busy doing their job, doing what they need to do. So next we're gonna get into the next couple frames. I'm gonna move the camera over here so I'm not standing. So I'm not standing in the front door. Because when you can stand not in the front door of bees, they kind of like it a little bit better. So we're going to go down here and we're going to check. We're going to go backwards a little bit. We're going to go backwards a little bit and we're going to see what's going on back here. Drawn out a lot of comb, making some honey. We got some drone brood. Not bad. Next one in. Okay. Got a lot of brood there. Good. Things are looking good on this frame. A lot of brood on this frame too. Got a queen cell starting to form there, which intrigues me. Or had formed. I don't see the queen on this one, but I'm going to set this one to the side. I'm kind of interested to see what's going on. I want to investigate something a little bit more, but I want to try to get through and find the queen and decide what I'm going to do next. Lots of brood. Guys, what I'm seeing, lots of brood. That's what I'm just trying to show you guys. I mean, spectacular pattern. She is great. Her pattern is awesome. A couple young bees, some real young bees just emerged. Okay, I'm seeing some eggs in here. Good. That's what I was kind of nervous about just a minute ago, but not so much anymore. Haven't seen her yet. That's okay. More brood. Looking good. some drones up here, which is fine. Man, look at that pattern. She is just spectacular. She makes such great patterns. What I mean by the pattern, guys, if you kind of look how there's honey, and then there's bee bread, and then there's just stuff in the middle. It's just beautiful. And even some drone comb down at the bottom. Same on this side. Got some wiggling. I'm feeling she's on here, but I could be wrong. Okay. And she's laying. She's here, she's laying. She's been laying pretty soon. I'm going to put this one back in there. I'm going to look in here one more time. I just wanted to make sure she wasn't chilling out over here. She's not. I don't like to slam it down like that, guys. That's usually what I don't like to do. Okay, so we're going to get in and keep going. We'll keep digging. Still haven't found the queen yet. But we know she's here. We know she's laying. We just seen some of her handiwork. She is beautiful, beautiful patterns. Beautiful patterns. Oh, you don't get to see that very often. That guy, see that right there? On my thumb, that guy tried to sting my glove, and then that was the insides that all got ripped out. He didn't actually sting me. Look at that, more beautiful pattern. Man, pattern is just spectacular. I know I keep saying that, but I've had bees lay nice patterns before, but she is just wonderful. Lots of honey here, so she must have been there in the middle someplace. Must have walked right past her. Pop this back in here. I'm gonna keep going though. We're gonna keep digging just in case she traveled down a little bit someplace else. But so far, honey. And there's some more back here, so she could be over here hanging out. So I'm gonna give it a chat. I'm gonna look over here. So what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna look to see if she happens to be hanging out over here. Most likely not. But let's look. Yep. Didn't think so. I think I'm gonna give these guys a. These guys are doing well. I think I'm gonna give these guys another layer up top because they're pretty much got everything jam-packed, which is awesome. And kind of would like to split this one again, just because I'm just seeing how spectacular her pattern is, and just really nice. So she's been over here too. So the middle of the hive, she left some honey. That's interesting. And we've got some more going on over here. We got, this pattern's not quite as good as the other one, but still a nice pattern. I don't see any little eggies over this side right now, but doesn't mean anything. Not quite as nice a pattern as I saw over there. Oh, she is awesome right there, guys. Right there in the middle. You guys can see the queen. Right there going up that way. Great. So I found her. I'm going to let her get up. I don't like the queens on the ends or at the bottom when I put the frames back in. I don't like to accidentally drop them and squish them. So I'm going to pop this one right back there. So, yeah. Awesome. So she was a nice queen, kind of a nice orange color, but she was spectacular. I'm just impressed. Like, I know it. When you guys start having bees, when you guys get your own bees, you'll understand. So the first couple years I had bees, I didn't quite understand the importance of all of this, but now that I've had bees, and you just really understand which is good ones and which ones are hardworking girls, and which ones are just, still good bees, but yeah, there's just jam-packed full of honey. Let me put this back in here. And then let's get this other frame I got sitting right here. Okay. So I'm pretty ecstatic so far, guys. Three hives, all doing well. All the cherry bees. Everybody's kind of rocking it. They've been very busy. Get this cleaned off here. I want to get this burr cleaned off the lid because this causes issues. Clean. Nice honey for some wax. Some nice wax for some future projects. Put this lid on here like this, and I'm really happy so far. Let's head up and check out the porch bees. because I need to see if I need to add these extra bees to the mix up there in the porch bees. So let's head on up to the porch. Might have to take another step down here and get my smoker, but I'll let you guys check out the porch bees while I'm doing this. These guys have been kind of weak. A little worried about them. So I might bring them, might let them have some friends. Okay, so here's the porch bees. I'm gonna take the lid off while I'm away.
What are you doing?
Working on the bees, Jake. Yeah, I might be wrong. These guys might be doing just fine, but we'll get in there and investigate those guys in just a minute. Let me get the smoker. Okay, here we are on the porch bees. These guys, these porch bees that we're looking at particular right now, these guys are Italians. So they're supposed to be one of the more docile bees. If they've got a lot of brood, which I'm not holding my breath that they do, because they don't look like they're really rocking it. But if, let's just say we get in there and they are, I will split these guys today. Again, like we said, guys, I'm trying to get a bee. I'm trying to get mostly flat top hives. So, reason for that is I found out last year the bees that were born here seem to do better. So any advantage I can give them, I'm all for trying to figure out that advantage. Okay. Getting the smoke. You guys can see the smoke's getting a. Okay. Guys, almost like they knew I was coming. They're already chilling out closer down there. And I grabbed the tool. I think, yeah, there it is. So what we're looking in here is we're looking for good brood. We're looking to see the bees are doing well. We're kind of just in here to make sure that everything is going well. These are the Italians. We're going to start off with, like we always do, on the end. Yeah, these guys are kind of weak. I'm going to put him right here. Not a whole lot going on here. I don't know, guys. Guys are really, really weak. For how long they've been out here. It could just be I'm on the ends, but so far these Italians are... They're, So we're gonna keep digging in here. I don't give up on them. We'll just address some of the things and figure out. Right now I'm looking for a brood. Or something resembling brood. Patchy brood. There's a chance this hive might not be queen right. Let's not say that. Let's just say I, just missed. Let's just say that they're just taking their good old time. And they're just slow. Not seeing anything that's doesn't look like anybody's laying. I think might be not bueno here. Which, if that's the case, we're going to go do something else. Might change up some of my plans. Yep. Okay, so okay, guys, so what's happening here is I've not seen any eggs, any sign of a queen. Everything in here is just looking like something happened to the queen. I don't know what happened. She might have left. She might have traveled on. But things are not looking good in this hive. So what we're gonna do is, we got that one hive that is absolutely rocking it. So what we're going to do is we are going to do some trading out. So I'm going to go... I'll let you guys. What should I grab? I've got... So we have the 3 hives over there. We have the buckfasts. No. I know what I'm doing. I'm gonna go grab one of those that I told you earlier was just absolutely beautiful. I'm gonna put one of those in there, and then I'm gonna get all those extra bees that I have that I didn't know what I'm gonna do with, and I'm gonna put them in here. So this we're gonna turn. So obviously I'm gonna go through this one more time real fast, but I think the queen is gone. So I think we do not have an Italian queen. So what we're going to do is I'm going to go through this one more time. I'm going to look carefully, slowly. If we only got 5 frames. If I can't find anything, I'm going to take out these frames and I'm going to bring in some quality bees. And we're going to make this happen. So I'm going to actually take off my glasses this time, so I can actually see. I can really get in here and I can actually see it a little bit better. And I'll try to show you guys exactly what I'm doing. But it happens, guys. This is one of the things that happens when you raise bees is sometimes you just get queens that just, I don't know, they just don't like where they live, or things are just not bueno. So I'm gonna put my gloves back on. The perk of putting my gloves back on is I don't personally then start smelling like honey and wax when I'm going from hive to hive. Or the gloves may, but I'm not. I'm looking in here, guys, because sometimes when you see the clumps, I mean, even if there's a queen in here, she's not doing her job because there is no eggs. And that pattern is a warning when you kind of see it spotty like that. Right now, this has got pretty much the most of these bees on it, so I'm going to put this right here, but that's going to go to the corner. Yeah, guys, I'm... Yeah, don't know what happened. But we're going to call this not queen right. So, you guys get to go with me. We're going to go, going to change out some frames. So I'm at least going to grab 2. I'm putting these guys in here. So I don't know what happened, but I got my 2 frames. Mine end up doing 3. So let's go. I didn't have the camera set up right. Let's go down there and make this queen right. I'm gonna take this stuff down there first and then come back and grab you guys. Okay, guys, back to the Buckfast hive, which is gonna save the day, or at least that's the goal. So in the smoker is cardboard and hay. So we're gonna get into this hive, and we're going to snag some stuff out of here. I forgot my one tool, guys. Let me go grab it. So for those that are just tuning in, what we're doing is we found out that the porch bees, the Italians, there is no queen. This queen is laying like crazy. She is rocking it. She's doing well. So we are going to snag one of these frames with the hopes of turning it into future bees. So I grabbed the right one. I did not grab the one I wanted to grab. So I'm going to set this here anyways. And I think I want to grab that one in. Yeah. This is looking good. Let me double check, guys. Show you what I'm looking for. Ah, it's honey on one side. So this is not what I'm looking for neither. I might just have to actually deal with that one. So I guess this is the frame I'm on. Yes, my hat fell off. A couple guys here. I'm gonna put my hat back on because that is the most important part. Make sure there's no bees in it. Walk away here for just a minute. Give it just a second, guys. I'm gonna walk away. So I guess I'm gonna deal with the frame that I got in the box. It's pretty good. It's pretty much what I'm looking for. Let me take one more good look at it from over here. Ooh, babies. So it's not this one. Okay, we're just gonna do this. That should be enough in that. That should be enough in that one. Okay. Okay. So I think we're gonna be happy. Let me show you guys what we did. I'm gonna look at this one more time just to make sure that I'm happy with the amount of bees that's on there before I make a final decision. But I think I am. So we're gonna have a lot of emerging bees. I think I'm gonna be okay with this. I'm gonna put this in here. We're just gonna give this a nice experiment. I think this will be a good experiment to try anyways. So let me get these guys to So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna take this up to I'm gonna go back up to the porch. The neighbor is working on something next door, and so I think they're doing some housework and such. So that's what you're hearing is the grinding next door. Home improvement, we should say. So let me go. You guys can watch me walk up. I'm gonna go grab the other. I'm gonna grab the other hive that we're working on, and I'll bring that up here. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be moving all of those bees into here. And I might actually even just go grab another frame of brood just to be extra safe. I'm not sure. I'm really on the fence. Because I don't want to weaken that hive down there. Got a lot of resources though. I'm nervous about this because all the drone, but it's got a lot of resources, so. I think I'm gonna go down. I think I am gonna go snag one more down there with some. No, I'm gonna give this a day. I'm gonna go through the other hives. I'm gonna see if anybody else is really strong. If anybody else is really, really strong and they've got a lot of brood going, I think I might end up doing that. Okay, we're gonna get these guys. I got a lot of extra bees just hanging out right here, so I want them inside this, so. Perfect. They've got an extra frame there. I'm just gonna give them a blank. By the time I'm gonna get back in here and check this out, we should be, So if you guys can remember today, if you guys can help me remember today is when we found out this hive was not queen right. I don't know why we're, Gimbal is being silly. Sorry, guys. So we're going to, today we found out this hive, the Italians weren't queen white, so pretty much lost the Italians. But we're going to try to turn these into some more bees. We're going to try, I guess, the plan of action for these today is going to be try to turn these into carnies. Okay. What's going on here? Why is this not going on right? There we go. Okay, perfect. So, I guess that's the story, Morning Glory. So today we went through 4 hives. Really great news on the 3 hives. So we have 2 hives that are now queened here in Flat Top. So we've got a Buckfast Flat Top, and we have a Carney Flat Top. The Buckfast that we purchased, it's rocking it, it's doing well. The Italians, nope, just, I don't know what happened to the queen. It's just not here. This is the Portuguese, so don't know. Maybe it's the location, maybe it's, I don't know what's going on, but we lost those. So, but just put some brood in there, so hopefully we're going to turn the Portuguese into Carnies. So we'll come back in about 2 weeks. We'll do some really good checking on these, and maybe we'll find some queens. And then tomorrow, if the weather is doable, I still have 5 more? Yeah, 5 more hives. I've got the Russians right here. We'll go through, and then I've got the got 2 blue bees, which I'm really going to try to split one of the blue bees because I really like the blue bees, and I'd like to have a new blue bee colony. So we're going to try to split the blue bees. And then we're going to we'll look at the, what do we got over there? We got blue bees. We got blue bees, Carnies, Carney split, and blue bees. So that's what we got over there. So hopefully that Carney split should have a queen by this particular point, and hopefully everybody else is rocking. And if either of the blue bees are doing well, we're going to do another split so that we have some, so we at least have, then we have one of each of the 3, with the idea of maybe possibly trying to split the Russians if they're doing well. Anyways, friends, so look forward to that tomorrow. It's Doc, the Gentleman Farmer. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of the day, and until tomorrow, adios.